I'm joined with Paul Pope from Ajax Systems, who heads up the fire division. Paul, thank you for sparing me some time to ask you a few questions. The first thing I want to ask is, can you tell us a bit of your background within the fire industry? Because I've read a lot, like anything to do with fire, you're the man. So can you just...
Well, my father was in fireman, and he was in head of fire safety for London Fire Brigade. So it's in my DNA from that background. So I've been heavily involved in the Fire Industry Association and major manufacturers around the world for over 30 years. And yes, it is my passion, and it's in my DNA.
Am I right in thinking that you are on the board to do with the Fire Industry Association as well?
Yes, I'm a director of the Fire Industry Association, and I have been for 12 years. Also on committees within the FIA, producing guidance documents and also reviewing new standards that are coming into the UK and advising the FIA members on changes and things. So yeah, heavily involved.
So what attracted you to join the Ajax family?
I came from a security background in the beginning of my career. I've been watching Ajax from the distance, and I thought to myself, if Ajax does go to fire, then this for me would be a great company to go with the integration level of fire and security, home automation and CCTV. So I was watching the technology, very interested in the technology, and I wanted to be a part of it going forward.
So were you keeping your eyes on Ajax to see, right, are they opening up fire, and is there a position coming up available?
Well, I was approached, but yes, I was watching the technology. I was asked whether I'd like to join Ajax, and of course I said yes.
So talking about fire, how important is Ajax's overall growth with fire over the next coming years?
It's very important. It's one of our key verticals that we're looking at to enhance the whole portfolio of the ecosystem of Ajax. The fire side is a huge market, heavily regulated. It's very intrinsic to fire and security today. So installers are looking for suppliers that can do the total integration. So fires are very important to Ajax going forward, and we have our own development schedules going forward to make sure that the fire offering from Ajax and the integration within the ecosystem is the best it can be.
So I just want to get your point of view. How does fire help Ajax to attract new customers and installers into the fire market?
Fires is different to security in terms of the whole thought process. So different kind of risk assessors, fire authorities, fire engineering, and different teams of people were involved with the decisions of fire itself. So this opens up dialogue into those sectors, those markets, and with the fire products being quite innovative, the discussions with Ajax and the integration of fire and other components of the system is very important for us to get our level of integration into the market.
The question I've got for you then is an installer who's been installing intruder alarm, maybe some of your CCTV stuff, and they get approached by their customer, we need to add some fire products in a residential setting. How simple or easy is it for that installer who's got minimal knowledge on fire to install those products in a residential setting? Because I myself know there's a lot of regulation, not just in fire, in residential, but also in commercial.
Yeah.
So that's a question I'd like to put to you.
Yeah, clearly, technically, it's very easy for them to integrate the products into the system. Their understanding of the rules and regulations and the grades of systems and the categories of life safety design, it's very important for them to do that. It's not impossible to do that. They're used to regulation with the security industry, fire's different, but to understand that training is very important. There are courses. I would advise anybody seriously looking at moving into the residential sector is to be trained, go on the courses, talk to us. We can help you, we can advise you, and we're here to support you. So the major thing is don't be afraid of it, embrace it, and bring it into your business as another strength.
You just mentioned training there. So with the fire products, and does Ajax provide just product training, or do you also provide regulatory training as well?
We provide the product training, but we also talk to the installers. We give them guidance on the grading of systems, the types of products that can be used within each vertical. So whether it be a housing association, new build, or even private residences, what type of product will suit that grading system. We'll also give them guidance on the category of system installations. But again, like I say, with fire, they need to understand these regulations and they need to embody that within their business themselves. But we're here to support them, guide them, and help through the process. So there should be nobody there that's afraid of stepping into this world.
Within the residential market, a big thing with fire is HMOs. Can we basically install a fire system in a HMO and have it all to regulations?
Absolutely. The scalability of the Fire Protect 2 range is huge. We can start off with a very small, simple residential property to a very complex building of houses in multiple occupancy, social housing type buildings. The monitoring, the scalability is huge. So property portfolios of hundreds of thousands of properties can be managed by the single apps and desktop pros that Ajax has. So we can cope with any scale within the sector. And that's what the product was designed to do.
Will we see further products developing within Ajax's fire range? I did ask Alex over at Intersect, will we see a vape detector? And he says that's something that they are probably going to be looking at. But are we limited to just this, or will we see more products coming out in the future?
I think if you've been used to Ajax bringing out products within its complete ecosystems, Ajax doesn't stand still.
Yeah.
We're in fire. We're going to be in fire in the long term. So over many years now, we'll be developing so many more additional solutions and bringing to the market. And of course, the one thing that we do is listen to our customers. And we've been hearing a lot about what our customers want us to do for the future. It's up to us to listen, to work on it and deliver. And that's our commitment.
Paul, thank you very much for your time.
It's a great pleasure. Thank you, Mark.